it's probably gonna be Kent State. But just in case it's not, I'll let y'all know. Hey guys, it's your girl Joanna back with another video. Today I'll be sharing with you guys the colleges that I applied to. So I applied through all of my colleges except one with the Common App about a week and a half ago, like the week of September 21st, 20th. So like within 3 weeks of school, I had all my applications done and finished. I'm going to tell you guys this now. I'm not applying to like an only fashion school. Like I didn't apply to FIT. I didn't apply to FIT or any of those because I'm just not interested in an all fashion school. If you guys know me, that's not who I am. I thrive in like social settings. I love football games, basketball games. I love being involved in school, and going to an all fashion university or college would not be for me. Like I'd be miserable even though I'd be doing something that I love. But yeah, that's that. There's 4 schools I applied to. The only one I didn't apply, the one I applied to that was not on the Common App was the University of Georgia. It was on the Coalition app, but I didn't feel like making a whole new account just for one college. So I applied to that directly to the college. And what I'm interested in is fashion merchandising. I want to major in fashion merchandising, and also, if it's possible, double major in entrepreneurship at all these colleges that I'm going to. So like on the Common App, or like when I applied, I wrote my first choice as fashion merchandising and my second choice as entrepreneurship. And guys, let me tell you how hard it is to find a good college that you like with fashion merchandising. Like barely any schools have fashion merchandising, and I don't know why. Like they need to get with their program. But besides the point, I applied to University of Georgia, and that's like kind of like my third backup. So if I have 4 colleges and this is my third backup, then basically I don't plan on going to that college if I do get in. I mean, if the circumstances change, I would, but I didn't go to visit it because Georgia is kind of far. It's about 16 hours away from where I live in New Jersey, and it's like, why should I make the trip if I'm not exactly sure if I'll even get into the college or if I actually want to go there? So that's that. But I really like it because it's a very big campus and they have great school spirit, and their fashion merchandising is pretty decent. Program's pretty decent. Like all the schools I'm applying to, they're like at least top 20 in the U.S. for fashion merchandising programs, which is actually super great. But I do love University of Georgia. Their school spirit looks amazing. Like, I've watched all videos about them, and it has basically everything I want. I just don't know if I'm gonna like the vibes over there. But there's one thing that they don't have that really is getting me upset, that I would have liked if they had it. They don't have an MBA program, which is a Master's of Business Administration. All the other colleges that I have, that I applied to, they have a master's program where if you're in fashion merchandising, you can get your master's for business administration and only be in college for 5 years. So instead of graduating within 4 years, then going to get my master's later, or have to spend 2 years in school again, which would be a total of 6 years at school, instead spend like 5 years at school, or 5.5 depending on everything, which would actually be really great and beneficial. But Georgia doesn't have that, so like I have to apply into their program specifically, or I have to apply to a different school to get my master's, and to me that isn't worth it. I want to get all my education done at once, because girl, if I take a break, I'm not going to school. The second college I applied to is University of Delaware, and I applied through that via the Common App. University of Delaware is my second choice out of 4, so it's like basically next in line. They have the master's program that I was talking about before, and for all the colleges, I am doing fashion merchandising, entrepreneurship, and all that. To University of Delaware, I don't know. Like, I know it's my second choice and everything. Like, all my other friends, that's all their first choice, University of Delaware. At least most of my friends, their first choice, University of Delaware. But it doesn't call out to me like this other college does, which I'll talk about later in the video. But like, it calls out to me in a sense, but like not as much as this other college calls out to me. But their fashion merchandising program is really good. I forget what number they are in the U.S. I want to say like 9, maybe 10, 9 or 10 in the U.S. Fashion merchandising program is pretty good, but it's not as good as this other school that I love. Like I love it. But I applied to that already, and it just feels like I would love Delaware, but to me, the kind of thing that throws me off about it, I guess, that why it doesn't call to me, it's kind of too much like Jersey. And if you know me, kind of get a sense of my personality, I don't want to live in New Jersey for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, I love New Jersey. I was born and raised here. But if I was here for almost 18 years of my life, well, when I go to college, it'll be almost 18 years. I'm currently still 17. But if I've been living here for, like, most of my life so far, why would I want to stay here for college again? I have this whole sense of feeling that if I stay here for college, that I'm never leaving, and I kind of want to leave and explore and travel the world. So that's the only problem with the University of Delaware. It feels too much like New Jersey. Like, tons of kids who go to my school go to University of Delaware, like who've graduated already, like already go. Like, University of Delaware is like the state New Jersey school. Yeah, it's the New Jersey State School, but in Delaware. Like, everybody goes there. But I do like, the program is pretty bomb though, so it's like my second choice. But like, I know I can be happy there, but I wouldn't be my happiest there, if you know what I mean. The third school I applied to is Drexel University, and Drexel's in Pennsylvania. And I really like Drexel. Like, Drexel interests me a lot, but it's my third choice because it's like, it's the study abroad thing. Like, I can study abroad, but I wouldn't be able to study abroad as much as I could at, like, other colleges. You know what I mean? And I'm very big on travel, as I said before. And, like, I could only, like, study abroad, like, maybe once, like, guaranteed. Because Drexel has this thing where they have co-ops, which is where you work. And they, like, it's like when you don't go to school, but you work in your field. Like, for fashion merchandise, I'd work at a fashion house, whatever. A nursing major, work at, like, a doctor's office for, like, 6 months or, like, half the year. And it's part of, like, your curriculum, like, you have to go to it to graduate. And during that time, I could have a co-op study abroad. But that's, like, about the only time I can ever actually study abroad. But the great thing about Drexel is, like, I would automatically be accepted into their master's program when I apply. Like, no, I wouldn't automatically be accepted into it, but I could automatically be accepted into the master's program. And I have to worry about filing to be, like, applying to be in the master's program as a junior or senior, as a junior or sophomore. Because University of Delaware, I think, to be in their MBA program, fashion merchandising, you apply when you're a sophomore or junior, and then you start taking those courses as your senior year, I believe. I'm not completely sure, but that's what I think it is. But for Drexel, like, you can either automatically get into their program or apply later as a junior or senior or whatever. Drexel's just like, the ability to not study abroad as much as I want to is kind of throwing your girl off. Okay, now the last, but definitely not the least, the greatest, in my opinion, college I applied to is Kent State University in Ohio. If you remember, over the summer, I visited Kent State University, and I loved it. It's literally my dream school. I just connect, I vibe with it, guys. So, before you guys do anything or continue watching this video, like, stop, watch my Kent State University vlog, and saw how much fun and how lit that was, and how much I love Kent State University. And their fashion merchandising program is number 4 in the U.S. And that's, like, behind, like, FIT and FITM and all those, like, super fashion schools. It's number 4 in the U.S. So that's how you know it's a really great program. And I should be accepting a letter from them sooner or later, like, sometime this week. Because, like, that's how quick they are with their decisions. Because they're rolling admissions. So I'm excited about that to find out soon. By the way, I'm filming this in September, if you guys are confused by the time lapse or whatever. But Kent State University, they're just so amazing. I love their school and their campus, and it just vibes with me, and I'm excited to go there. Over there, I could have the possibility of having as many majors as I want. Like, you can either double or triple major, depending if they work together. But entrepreneurship and fashion merchandising are basically the same courses. Like, for fashion merchandising, I have to take some business courses, and those same business courses are the ones I need for entrepreneurship. So it'd be super easy to take those 2 majors together and still have, like, a whole bunch of different fashion and business minors, and everything would work out. And I just love everything about their college, and I hope I get in, guys. Like, that's my number 1 choice college. You can study abroad as much as you can. As much as you can at Kent State, as long as it fits in your schedule and you tell them ahead of time, which I love. They're a very big school. The campus is beautiful, and I don't know what else to say. Their programs are amazing, and I want to go there. I want to go to Ohio. I want to go to Midwest, guys. Anyway, guys, I guess that's it for today's video. You know, I'll definitely keep you guys posted on my college decisions, like which colleges accepted me and didn't accept me. You know, which college I decide I'm going to and not going to. It's probably gonna be Kent State, but just in case it's not, I'll let y'all know. I'll just keep you along with this whole college journey, and you guys can follow me along on this ride. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. See you next time. Bye.
Catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday.